Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Vivek Goel, your nephrology faculty at DocTutorials, and it gives me immense pleasure to welcome Dr. Yash Harwani, who has secured a wonderful rank of 10 in the recent INI Super Specialty Nephrology DM entrance exam. So, a big congratulations to you, Yash. So, Yash, can you just take us through those initial 10, 15, 20 seconds when you first saw your result? What exactly you felt and how did you process it?
So actually, when I had given my exams, I was not very sure about my MCQ exam, but my results were not very great. Interview was not very great, so I was not expecting much in the interview part. But unexpectedly, I got around relatively more marks in the interview section and relatively less. So it was a bit unexpected, and rank 10 was also good because my preparation was not up to the mark as much as I think. And for that rank 10, I felt it's good enough for that for the amount I have prepared.
Excellent, excellent. So,
Yes, sir.
Yash, can you just take us through your journey and can you just guide all the aspirants that are right now watching you as to how you approached this exam? And I mean, how did you conquer this exam?
Yes, sir. So I completed my MD recently in July 2022, and I started preparing just before my NEET, around 20 days before. So I was not much prepared for NEET. And for this INI, I started preparing after the NEET exam. That means around 10th of September. And on 10th of September, I used DocTutorial as the source and the question banks, the QRP videos, and your lectures as well. And so it was very helpful. And so it was, and along with it, the question bank was very precise. The factual manners, it covered all the factual data and also all the conceptual data as well. And so along with that, I also covered FIALI as well. Apart from the transplant and dialysis part, I covered FIALI cover to cover. Apart from transplant and dialysis part.
Okay, so
So
Yash has been very methodical and clinical in his approach. As he mentioned, he went through the videos, he saw the test series, he solved the question bank as well as he studied the standard textbook as well. So this should be the ideal approach what Yash has done. And as Yash mentioned, he was a full pack subscriber of nephrology at Doc Tutorials, and he consistently performed very really good in all his tests. So that again shows that if you consistently take those tests, then that definitely shows on your performance, because
this
it
very
subconsciously helps
helpful.
you.
Tests were very helpful to know where you stand among the peers.
Excellent, excellent. So
Yes, sir.
yes, before we chat further, can you just introduce yourself to the audience? I mean, where are you from? Where have you done your MBBS and MD from?
Yes, yes. And my name is Dr. Yash Harwani. I have done my MBBS from GMC Nagpur from 2013 2019, and I have done my MD medicine from LTMGS Sion Mumbai from 2019 and completed in 2022. And I this was my first attempt at the INISS exam, and I secured rank 10 in both AML and CML.
Excellent. So, just see, as I say always, that your first attempt is the best attempt. And
Yes,
Yash has proven it right that in the very current year of him having passed his MD, he has cracked the very difficult INISS exam as well. So that is again a stupendous performance, Yash. Now, Yash, also our viewers would like to know that, whether doc tutorials helped you, what were the quality of the videos, how were the question bank, as you said already, that, they were very precise and clinical based questions. And when would you recommend your juniors to subscribe the videos of doc tutorials? That is a nephrology videos I'm talking about.
I actually joined DocTutorial after my MD only. To my juniors, I would recommend to join a bit earlier. But the thing of think is the most of students, like even I was also not very sure to which subject I should choose. for my super specialty. I was very confused whether I should pursue super specialty or not. So in that case, it becomes difficult for a student to choose a platform. But if one is very confirmed regarding their super specialty choice, I would suggest to at least to join doc tutorial at least from later half of second year MD residency, at least that.
Okay. Okay.
Because along with that, while you are seeing the clinical cases, you can also review the video part as well of the doc tutorial, and it will help you gain more knowledge, I guess.
Excellent. So, as the viewers already know by now, that INISS is a two-step examination. The first part is the MCQ round, where you have to, first qualify, and only a bunch of students get qualified for the next round. And then you have the interview round. So,
Yes.
how did you prepare separately for each? And what would you advise to the other INISS aspirants watching you?
So I had, as I told that for Nephro, I did refer doc tutorial videos and test series. Along with I read FIALI as well for other than transplant and dialysis part. And for this, I read the mistake I did that I would suggest to my juniors who will be attending the exam that I didn't focus sufficient enough to the non-medicine part because that also comprises 30 questions. So I got silly mistakes in those part which I could have got corrected. That costed me around 3 to 4 marks. That would have costed me around 5 ranks or more. As I took a retrospective approach and analyzed it. So I guess you should not neglect the non-medicine part as well. You should cover it superficially, but you should touch the part. You should just revise the part in at least 1 week or so, 1 week or 10 days or so. At least give that much time. And for Nephro, I guess Doc Tutorial has provided sufficient material to cover the subject. And along with you can just refer FIALI. It's not necessary if you can read cover to cover, but you can refer FIALI. It is a good book and it's a easy, concise book also. And that's it, sir. For interviews, sir, your preparation, you had helped us a lot in preparing for interviews. You had prepared us around for around like 7 to 8 hours. It was more than sufficient, and it helped to rebrush through all the concepts of nephrology also in the last few days. So it was very helpful, sir, and I am very thankful to you for that.
Excellent. So, it is so overwhelming, Yash, that, all you students got benefit out of the
Yes,
mock interviews that we conducted over.
Yes, that's actually I told because I got more marks relatively in my interview section rather than in my MCQ section.
So, I'm glad that I could also contribute in
Yes,
a
sir.
minute
Thank you, sir.
fashion in that in that zone. So
Thank you.
I'm very, very happy. So what are
Yes,
your plans, Yash, now? I mean, all the people who have secured ranks below you must be eagerly wanting to know that what is Yash going to do? What are your plans?
actually, I have not. I don't have much idea regarding other institute apart from AIMS Delhi, PGI, and JIPMER. So I'll be taking reviews of those colleges and will decide accordingly the preferences and all. I have not decided yet actually.
Excellent. So, Yash, what I can say is I know that you are going to enter the nephrology community very
Yes,
soon.
sir.
So, welcome to the nephrology club,
Thank you,
and
sir.
may you fly higher and higher. And now we shall, keep connected. And I
Thank you,
feel
sir.
definitely now you are a colleague. So, please, we will always be in touch, and that is awesome to hear that one great student will be entering the field of nephrology. So, Yash, thank you so much for sparing the time, and it was a pleasure talking. Thank you.